Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today we are playing with this. That's the Outin Nano Espresso brewer. First of all, big thank you to Outin for sending us this brewer. I will put the links in the description. You will find some special links, special affiliate links that if you use them you get the products a bit cheaper and I may earn some small commission, so it's a great way to support the channel. What I'm planning to do today, as always, first I will talk and then I will brew some coffee. By the end, with all the information, you should be able to make your own decision. Is this a machine right for you? All you need to do is just click like, sit tight and enjoy. So Outin Nano, made in China, comes in this nice looking box. You look at the box, you see some mountains in the background. So you're not only buying espresso machine, you are buying an adventure. You open it and have an outing day, they say here, and they show you some happy people drinking coffee outdoors. So you immediately know that this is the brewer that you will use when you travel. Inside the box you will find manuals, but who read those? Well, actually I would recommend you to do. You have some stickers, you'll find a USB-C cable, you will find a plastic spoon which you can also use as a tamper, you will find what I call a portafilter, and you will find two filter baskets. Why two? Because this machine can be used with ground coffee and it can be used with capsules. So if you don't trust your barista skills, you can buy an espresso compatible capsules and you can use them as well. And then you will find the brewer itself. It comes in a few different colors, two shades of green, black, white, as you can see here, and pink. Maybe I should go for pink, it would fit with my t-shirt. Immediately I like the size of this brewer. It's not too big, it holds nicely in my small palm. It's not too heavy, which is important when you travel over 600 grams. It will fit perfectly into your backpack, it won't take too much space. It's made out of plastic, there is a texture to the top here. At the bottom you have that cup, which you can use as a cup obviously, so you can brew coffee directly into that cup. Basically all you need to do is add some coffee and water and you can go and brew. But you may ask, I'm up in the mountains, I'm traveling, how am I going to get hot water? Well, you don't have to, you have to have water. You may use cold water. This brewer will heat up the water and it will brew the coffee for you. This is a huge advantage. On the website they promise the heat up time of 200 seconds and they say on the single charge you may have up to 5 shots of espresso if you use cold water. Here the ambient temperature around 18 degrees and it took me 3 minutes and 20 seconds to heat up the water. They promised the temperature 92 degrees. I got more around 90, but I think that's still good for your coffee. On the back is where you stick the USB-C charging cable, 7500 milliampere battery. On the website they promise you here, like a bold statement, 200 espresso shots on a single charge. That's a lot, that would cover me for, well, 2-3 days. So I like the look, I like the vibe, but how it is at making coffee? Well, let's do it, let's try it. If you want to use capsules, you will obviously use that capsule holder, that filter basket for capsules. You just stick the capsule in, you put it into the portafilter, you lock the portafilter, put some hot water inside here, press the button in the middle twice and it will start brewing. I won't be trying that, I'm not the biggest fan of capsule coffee, but especially when you're on the go, maybe you're in a car or something, you don't have time to play with coffee, you need a caffeine fix, the capsules would do. Then we're going to use a proper ground coffee. You probably could use pre-grounded coffee, but if you grind coffee yourself, it will always taste better. Espresso settings on your grinder, you don't have to be obsessed with the settings, to be honest, because that's a pressurized filter basket, so as long as you're within the range you should get a nice shot of espresso. You use the spoon to transfer the coffee into the basket. It is small, 6 to 8 grams. Then you use the back of the spoon to tamp gently. Don't forget to lock the top, so that's, let's call it a shower screen. Then you put it into the portafilter, you lock, make sure you lock properly, you don't want to have any leaks. Hot water in, close the lid, press twice, and you have a shot of espresso. So as you can see, very easy. You would probably have to pull 2-3 shots and you're already a pro Outin barista. What I like about Outin, apart from all of that I mentioned, is when you open the website, lots of accessories for your brewer. You will find a stand. You can get a case for that brewer. You can buy a coffee canister, vacuum tight coffee canister. You can buy some extra filter baskets. If you want to do multiple shots, you preload those baskets first and then you put shot after shot after shot. You can even get a grinder from them. I was supposed to get that grinder, but it was unavailable. It was sold out, very, very popular. But one accessory that I think it's a must here, it's this. That's the Nano Basket Plus. Great looking box. I like the design of the box. Inside the box you will find a proper tamper made out of metal. You will find a collar, magnetically attached collar. You will find a portafilter made out of metal. Standard portafilter is made out of good quality plastic. And you will find a big basket. This basket, when you compare with the standard basket, looks huge. This basket can hold up to 18 grams of coffee. 6 or 8 grams of coffee, that won't even tickle my caffeine needs. But 18 grams, well, that's a different story. So let's do it. Let's pull a shot. I will talk about flavor notes. So we're going to use this Clifton coffee roasters. We should taste maple, peanut butter and chocolate. What I like to do here, I like to preheat this machine, so I will just put hot water in, run it through the machine. All the elements will be nice and hot, because thermal management is a key to success, especially if you use lighter roast coffee, especially if you want to extract more out of your coffee. To load this basket with coffee, rest it on top of that portafilter, you put the collar on, you transfer the coffee inside. One thing that I forgot to mention, you also get that WDT tool, so you use it just to make everything even inside your filter basket. Then you use the tamper, so you tamp through the collar, then you remove the collar. Just remember it's magnetic, so it tends to pull the filter basket out. Then what I do, I tamp again. They don't mention that in the manual, but that's what I do. Just be gentle here. This machine has a strong pump. It delivers 20 bars of pressure. Few people mentioned that when they packed the coffee too tight, it triggered like a safety mechanism and it stopped brewing. Lock it in. I would recommend to use as hot water as possible. Maximum water capacity here, it's 80 mils. So if you use that big basket, you probably would go for that 80 mils. You lock the top. You have your cup ready and you brew. Simple. And have a look at that. Yes, that's a pressurized filter basket. Slightly easier to get the nice crema. It took few attempts. I had to find the proper grind settings. So today I'm on a setting number 7 on my timer, 078S. If your settings are too fine, the coffee won't run, or it will be just dropping drop after drop. If you grind too coarsely, it will splash the coffee, well, all over your countertop. Cheers. Chocolate, nuts, nice balance, nothing too strong. Very enjoyable shot. I put 17 grams of coffee in. I got 50 grams of espresso here. Obviously you can stop the brewing process earlier. If you ask what's the difference between this espresso and espresso from my expensive espresso machine, this one's slightly flatter, but you only notice that if you compare two shots. I guarantee you that if you're up in the mountains, this will be the best espresso shot you can get out there. Great as a straight shot. You can mix it with hot water, make your Americano. You can add splash of cream and make some even more indulgent drink. So if you are looking for an espresso machine that you can take out there, you can take with you for your holiday, so you can brew coffee anywhere, consider Outin. I don't have any major complaints about this machine, but there are a few like minor things. With those small filter baskets that you get with the machine, 6-8 grams of coffee, that's not enough for me. And also it's very difficult to put that coffee, to load that coffee into that tiny basket. With this big basket, something I would definitely consider if I was getting this machine, but it is a bit trickier. With the tiny basket, very easy to pull a shot of espresso. You don't really have to think about settings, grind settings and so on. With this bigger basket, it will take some time to find the correct grind settings. Another thing with this big basket, because it's made out of metal, when you empty it, it's hot. They recommend to keep it into the portafilter when you remove that shower screen, but it's still tricky to empty it without touching it. So if you are pulling multiple shots like I did when I went for my holidays, I burned myself a few times. Guys, if you are still here, definitely click like, consider subscribing to the channel, plenty more things coming. If you tried this one, especially if you were using it for a long period of time, let us know what you think about it. Let us know what you think about the longevity of this product. If you want to buy one, don't forget to click on my links and make me rich as well. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!